This is TWiT.
Google Maps got a pretty big update or a new feature on iOS and Android. It's the new Explore feature. I don't know if you've gotten this already on yours, on your phone, Leo. Oh. So you launch Google Maps on your phone, and there's a brand new button on the bottom right, and it's the Explore Nearby button. And you tap that, and Google looks at the time of day and the weather and your location, and it basically just recommends like what's the nearest best thing kind of nearby. Very similar to Foursquare. Huh. Clearly using Zagat, clearly using your social connections, so it'll tell you from your circles who has gone places or rated things. It's pretty nice. So the new feature expands the Google Maps is more than just kind of a directions app. It'll make suggestions for you and adjust the result based on context.
I do have it.
Do you have it?
So it's next to the bullseye that says pinpoint where I am. There's a new button that has a little pin. Dropped into a circle, and if I tap that, it says, here's what's near you. Within a 10-minute walk, it says it's the afternoon, it's 88 degrees. Here's some quick bites, Mary's Pizza Shack. There's some parks. Here's ice cream, tea houses, bakeries. They think I'm a fatso. Yeah. Where's the nearest gym? Here's some Zagat stuff. I'm glad to see Zagat.
Where did you get that, Liam?
It's on the maps. No, so I get
Google Maps. It's literally a new button right on the interface. It's not even buried in the menu.
Now. I thought it also
no maps.
Now. I see.
But it is kind of nowish, isn't it?
It is kind of nowish.
Yeah.
And I was saying on All About Android last night, like it's great. I normally would use Foursquare for this kind of thing, but I went to explore near my office. My office is in kind of like an industrial area in Brooklyn, and there's not a lot of lunch options. And it actually found a place that I hadn't heard of before that I wound up saying, awesome. I'm gonna check this out. So it's pretty good. Lots of images, lots of ratings, and takes into consideration open and close times. I believe it does not recommend places that are not open at the moment that you're checking. So it's pretty good. I'm impressed with this feature.
You know, my favorite thing that Google does to me now?
What?
On Saturdays, only on Saturdays, in my Google Now, it tells me how long it takes to get to Bridgewater Commons. And the reason is because on Saturdays, I go to Chipotle there. And it knows that I'm going to Chipotle. It says 17 minutes to Bridgewater Commons. Yeah, okay, it's time for burrito. It knows when to do it. It knows when I'm there. Of course, Germans would find that freaky. I don't. I find that amusing.
I was actually thinking, I think I've talked with Mike and Elgin and others about the Android Wear Watch. And if there's a negative to the Android Wear Watch, it doesn't do enough of that.
Enough, I agree.
I want more Google Now, not less Google Now. In fact, that would be, I mean, I guess you got a constrained screen. You can't just load it up with stuff. But I really like this new Maps feature. I love it.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, I mean, it could be like, oh, I see that it looks like you pick up coffee most mornings at 9 a.m. at this place. Have you tried this other place down the block? Your friends, Jason and Sarah like this place or something like that.
Oh, look, we're on it. We're here. We're a popular attraction in the Play and See section.
Nice.
TWiT LLC.
Come play.
Yay. Well, there's not that much stuff within 5 minutes, so I guess that's probably.
I like it. Popular attraction.
Yay.
Have you guys played? Is the new Foursquare out? Because they did the split off of the check-in as a separate app.
Swarm. I use Swarm, which is the check-in part.
The check-in thing. Yeah. Is the new core Foursquare out yet?
I don't think so. I haven't gotten the update.
Okay, so they're going to redo that at the same time.
Right.
I'll be curious to know. Because that's where Foursquare and Google are going to compete again.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. Google, I mean, they own Zagat. I mean, they have Google Places, so they have all those businesses. Seems like
they know where you go. I mean, to me, the huge trove of data that's just waiting is they know what restaurants we go to.
Right.
They know how many people of what type go to what restaurants. I mean, American Express knows that too, but in a way they can't really use the data.
Google's been fairly judicious. They obviously don't want to go too far down that.
I mean, Google also knows, gee, Mr. Laporte stopped for 12 minutes at this address.
Yeah.
That's a gas station. Everybody seems to be going to that gas station. I wonder what the price is. I mean, you can there's more data to play with there that's phenomenal.
Yeah.
So you're talking about the passive tracking of your phone's location. So Leo's not checking in at that gas station.
No, exactly.
Right?
It just knows where I am. Yeah.
Which is what Foursquare Dennis Crowley tried to get to by having people sign up for the app and just do it, but he was still stuck with the check-in motif and wants to break out of that.